Hello, David. My name is Whitney Washington, and I'm a filmmaker from Jacksonville, Florida. I've been subscribed to you guys for a while now, and I've been inspired by every video that I've seen. But when I watched the Solvey video, there's one person I thought of automatically, and I believe you guys should meet. Let's go see.
Try to more naturally do this instead of like right away. Alright. Big day today. I'm kind of nervous, but excited. But nervous.
Wait, so I don't see my line yet.
You don't have your line yet. Yeah, that's gonna be like literally it. But just so you know, we drove in the car somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we got a big day today. A little bit nervous. This is the house I lived in when I almost killed myself. And this is the park I used to walk to when I tried to talk myself into living. Hi, my name is Brenton and I'm the founder of Fit Tribe, and I want to end human suffering. If you look around the world today, you just see suffering all over the place, and it really breaks my heart. I think that suffering is mostly either self-induced or human-induced, and so I think that if we work together as a tribe, we can end human suffering. It's like I remember more of the idea of her, I guess, than I do like actually remember her.
Hey, Brenda! Oh, so glad to see you.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you? Good. You're looking good.
Thank you.
Yes, you
I've been
do.
working out a little bit.
Yeah, you're looking good. You want to go back to when, well,
Yeah, I
you
think
were born?
not so much. I definitely wanted to like, find out a little bit more about my mom, like earlier on, like, I have like the vague memories of, before she died, because I was 11. I don't remember that much specifically because I was so young, I think.
Well, I truly think you and Matt both were miracles in my idea of it, because when your mom woke up on October the 20th, 1979, screaming with her so sick and her head hurting so bad, then found out it was a brain tumor, and we were told by Dr. Costarua, her neurosurgeon, that it was a fast-growing cancer, and they had to take drastic measures with radiation. And in my mind, I always thought that she should never have children because of that radiation. I don't know. I always thought of radiation as being just something that could be passed on, maybe not passed on, but through her blood, and then she was gonna have you.
Yeah, I'm glad she did.
I'm glad she did too, but it was.
Yeah,
she never had anything. She never had anything easy, after that surgery. Your dad called me. I hadn't been home at any time at all, and he called and said Jill was having a seizure, and he was having to take her back to the hospital. So I came over and stayed with you, and
I guess just
you're only just
a couple of days.
Couple days. I probably. shouldn't have even sent her home because she really, I could take one look at her and see there was something really bad wrong. And she was in the hospital 2 or 3 days. And your Aunt Terry and I, we took care of you.
Mommy is watching from heaven to see what you'll take your life and be. Pleasing to God and pleasing to man. When you do these, that's all you can. Always obey and try to do good. Always help others like you should. When you get older, you'll understand. Give Jesus your heart and he'll take your hand. Let him lead you where you should go. Search his words for all you should know. When we follow Jesus, his holy ways, we receive blessings all of our days. In 2005, I joined the military and I had a very physically demanding job. And through that time, I really fell in love with fitness. It was a great way for me to de-stress and it changed my life. When I got out of the military, I decided to get my personal training certification. I got a job at a corporate gym and I very quickly realized that it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. It didn't seem authentic and I wanted to do something where I really felt like my focus was helping people. I started doing a free class in the park every Saturday to try to bring people in and raise awareness. Through that time, I really realized that this is what I love. I love doing it in a group setting, I love doing it outside in the park, and I loved it being free. So from that day forward, I decided that I wanted it to be my mission to bring free fitness to the community. Not quite sure, can you tell it's raining on us right now? Let's run! This is where I was homeless for about 3 months. I got to a point in my journey with Fit Tribe where I needed funding and I didn't have really any means to get that funding, so I thought I would either have to potentially give up on my dreams or I got the idea to move into my car. And so after I would get done working either at the library or meetings downtown, I would have to find somewhere to sleep. And it doesn't sound like it's that challenging of a task, but when you're by yourself at night and in a big city, it's scary if you've never had to sleep somewhere outside of sort of that comfort zone that you kind of grew up with and that we're sort of used to, most of us here in the United States. But it's very scary, and so I would drive around from place to place trying to find a spot to sleep where I felt safe, and finally I found this Walmart and I just felt really safe here. So I kept coming back. So this was my temporary home right here. So the darkest of times I've ever experienced came, and I really felt like I had no other option. I was just the physical pain I felt from the depression made me just think I needed to do whatever I had to do to get out of that pain. And so suicide was a recurring thought in my head at the time. And I'm really anti-medications when possible, and but it was so bad I finally broke down and decided to call the VA, the Veterans Affairs, and they told me there was a 3-month wait to be seen by a doctor, and I didn't know if I had 3 months, so I knew I had to figure something out now. And I'd heard a lot about the power of mindfulness and meditation and yoga and how that can help with depression, so I figured I'll give anything a try at this point, so let's do this. And I found online like a meditation, and I started doing that every day, and I found a 10-minute yoga routine that was easy enough for me to learn on my own at home. I started doing that every day, and it just transformed my life. These tools empowered me. They showed me that I can handle the tough time. This is really when I learned that there's more to being healthy than the physical body. And so for me, it became about fit body, fit heart, fit mind, and having that holistic type of health. And so I figured if it can help me, it can help other people. There has to be other people going through these things I'm going through, and people need tools that they can do on their own, anywhere, anytime, that aren't something you have to pay for or buy or go anywhere for. These tools are you just carry them with you. Once you know them, they're with you at all times. I broke it down on paper so I could really try to organize it and find out the best way to teach this to other people. And I came up with 5 proven disciplines that I didn't make up, but they already existed. I just wanted to organize them in one place. And those disciplines are action. Gandhi said that action expresses priorities. If you want your priorities to be different, it empowers you to change your actions. And so we need to all take more positive action in our lives. The next discipline is flexibility. We need to be flexible both in life and with our bodies in order to realize our full potential in life. And so yoga is a great way to do this, and there's many others, but it's important to be flexible. The next discipline is mindfulness, and that is just being in the present moment. I love the saying, the past is history, the future is a mystery, the gift is now, today, and that's why they call it the present. The next discipline is nourishment, and that is just truly loving yourself, giving to yourself. That's eating right, eating out of a place of loving yourself, thinking and talking to yourself every day in a place from loving yourself, and also just giving hugs and just sharing love in the world. And the last discipline is strength. We have strength in numbers, and that's why we work out together, we have discussions together, and we support each other. Fit Tribe is a support group. It's a culture of mutual aid and support, and we're empowering communities to redefine healthy. At a global level, Fit Tribe uses technology to connect the local tribes from around the world so they can support each other and just share their unique gifts with the rest of the tribes around the world and create a more useful and dynamic experience for the local tribes. Every day is a chance to make the world a better place. We just need to do it together. Fit body, fit heart, fit mind, Fit Tribe.
Provide the best version of myself to the world.
To provide the best version of yourself to the world. Beautiful.